I was reading the Bible. Well, the Bible last night, and just trying to understand a little more of the whole Book of Revelation. And just something kind of bugged me. It was after I saw a video with Nancy Pelosi, and something bugged me about it. I couldn't help but notice her description matched a particular mention from the Bible of this woman in Babylon, and just let me say this real quick. Don't yell at me or nothing. I'm not saying this is true or anything. There's a whole bunch of different ways to interpret prophecy and everything, but it's just something I noticed. It's from Revelation 17. The woman on the beast. One of the 7 angels had the 7 bowls, said to me, "Come, and I will show you the punishment of the great prostitute who sits on many waters, with her kings of the earth committed adultery, and the inhabitants of the earth were intoxicated with the wine of her adulteries." Then the angel carried me away to the Spirit into a desert. There I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet, the beast that was covered with blasphemous names, and had 7 heads and 10 horns. The woman was dressed in purple and scarlet, and was glittering with gold, precious stones, and pearls. Well, if you take a look at what Nancy Pelosi wears around her neck, it's generally pearl necklaces that come in different colors. One of them being gold. Another of them being of precious stone varieties. And it talks about how she holds this golden cup. She held a golden cup within her hand filled with abominable things, and the filth of her adulteries. The title was written on her forehead, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of the prostitutes and the abominations of the earth. I saw that the woman was drunk with the blood of the saints and the blood of those who bore testimony to Jesus. Well, I can't comment on alcohol use so much, but something I always thought was interesting. The gavel. Almost, if you notice, the top portion bears resemblance to a cup. And if you notice the photo of Nancy Pelosi during the when they passed the healthcare bill in the meeting house in Washington D.C., the gavel in question sort of had a golden color to it. And notice each time she wears, most of the time she's wearing scarlet suits or a purple suit. It's just an observation. And normally I wouldn't think anything of it, but what bugs me is that right after that thing, it talks about 10 kings that have not yet received the kingdom. And if you remember a while back, Obama he did, came up with a council of 10 governors which would answer to him. Anyways, the 10 horns you saw are 10 kings that have not received the kingdom, but in 1 hour will receive authority as kings along with the beast. They have one purpose and will give their power and authority to the beast. They will make war against the Lamb, but the Lamb will overcome them, because he is the Lord of lords and King of kings, and with him will be called his chosen and faithful followers. Well, it's just something that I noticed. And the thing of it is, FEMA has 10 zones. So there's something sort of symbolic there. If the 10 governors in question come from those FEMA zones, then obviously it could be a fulfillment of prophecy. I'm not sure. It's just something I noticed. I think. Well, it's. Well, it's just something I noticed. Wait. Washington, D.C. Well, also, another thing. It talks about in D.C. No, not in D.C., in Revelation. That the place she's gonna be rolling in is gonna be like a great city and have 7 hills. Well, Washington, D.C. also has the 7 hills that surround it, so could she be it? It's just something that was bugging me, you know? And generally, I had a tendency to just stay away from biblical prophecy, but really, after the oil spill, and it kinda, like, how it fit to another part of Revelation just didn't really sound good to me. And it's something that was in my head. I don't know. Maybe I've been doing this for too long. You guys tell me. Just gonna include some things below. Just sort of go along with it, you know.